Hello, another new commander and another film about her. This time it's Missandei, the Archer commander, a freed slave and trusted advisor to Daenerys Targaryen. Warning, the plot description contains spoilers, so please proceed with caution. Missandei hails from the island of Noth, located near Slaver's Bay. A characteristic of its inhabitants is their gentle nature, not very common in the world of Game of Thrones. In her youth, Missandei was captured by a slaver and taught many languages so she could serve as a translator for her master. However, everything changed with the arrival of Daenerys, who freed the slaves. After this, she became her loyal advisor, free from the shackles of a slave. After many months of working for Daenerys, she developed a mutual love for Grey Worm. Their love was pure, unadulterated lust, yet this delicate creature was captured and executed by Cersei Lannister. Her death laid a powerful foundation for future events, especially her final word, Dracarys. Missandei is a very specific commander. On the one hand, she's an extension of Commander Kravras, but on the other, the difference between them is stark. Her stats are similar to those of other Synergy's cores, namely Jaqen, Brienne, and the aforementioned Grey Worm. Could this be the beginning of a fourth Synergy? One specifically designed for archers? But I won't speculate. Let's focus on the facts. I was very intrigued by her guardsman abilities. Take a look at this. She deals solid damage, additionally dealing damage equal to 10% of the target's health. She also increases her critical hit chance by 15%, and each critical hit restores a significant amount of rage. Not to mention, she increases her own attack every 5 attacks. Considering all this, it's safe to say that Missandei will be a top damage dealer against rebel leaders. Oh, I'd love to have her in my lineup. Her RTS skills, namely Siege of Winterfell, All Out War, and Lost Realm, are also top-notch. A 240% boost to Archer stats? Great, but that's not all. First and foremost, look at her Rage ability. It increases Archer attack by 1800%. It might hurt, but it pales in comparison to her passive ability. 50% more damage and 30% chance to re-attack. 50% more damage. Damage, not attack. The difference between having this ability and not having it is like heaven and earth. An RTS lineup with this commander will be able to crush the opponent, and the additional 30% chance to re-attack will only complete the task. The only way to defend against her is to stay out of Archer range. Seriously. Such an Archer lineup, with her as the main character, could really cause a stir. I'd definitely use Cersei Lannister here, as well as Cosimo. The connection to the 30% chance to re-hit and the 25% chance to apply corrosion is obvious. The continuous damage will melt even the toughest infantry. Cersei's damage-boosting ability also works well here, rounding out the damage dealt with every second of combat. Now comes the icing on the cake, Awaken. It's a triple ability. It increases Archer's attack, grants a 30% chance to re-attack the target, and also deals damage to the entire enemy army every 5 seconds of combat. Unfortunately, it can't work simultaneously with Kravras' ability, which ruins the continuous fire plan. But there's another commander here who's drooling over this description, the same one I mentioned in RTS mode, Cosimo. Their abilities synergize perfectly, as Cosimo not only applies corrosion here, but also deals an additional 150% damage immediately after applying it. This brings me back to my speculation. Is this the moment where 3 becomes 4? But this pair isn't quite enough for a full 4th synergy. However, my gut tells me that this moment will come, if not sooner than later. With that thought, I leave you, and I wish you good luck in conquering the 7 kingdoms. See you soon.